Hey Scorpio, how are you guys doing? Welcome to your love reading for the month of July 2018. My name is Greg. I'm from Solari Tarot. I'm so happy to be here with you today. As many of you guys know, if you've watched your general video, I'm brand new to the YouTube world, and I'm just happy to share a gift and be a part of a healing process for you and help you get the answers that you need. Don't forget that if you aren't resonating with this love reading, which by the way will be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, you may need a personal reading from me. And for my launch month to celebrate being on YouTube, I'm doing 45 to 60 minute readings for $25. That is insane. You should definitely take advantage of that. And let me know. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started today. Spirits, what information do you have for the sign of Scorpio in love for July 2018? Tell me about Scorpio and their love, Scorpio and the person they love. Scorpio, you have love in the month of July. Some of you guys are just generally having a great relationship. Some of you guys that are married, your marriages are looking good in the month of July. Your partnerships are looking trustworthy. Things are looking really grounded, and it looks like there's a lot of opportunities for you. But some of you guys, you're interested in an earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Anybody? For those of you that aren't, it could just be that you're feeling good and grounded in your relationship, but it looks like somebody might want to make a love offer in the month of July, maybe singles, to a earth sign. Oh God. The Lovers. Yeah, so I mean, is somebody feeling really strongly in love with somebody in the month of July? Maybe you are dealing with your soulmate, you're dealing with a twin. Very exciting stuff. Looks like you guys, for those of you that are coupled, your partnerships are balanced. You're in the month of July, if there's been any conflict, that's going to go away. And I'm not seeing any evidence of any conflict, but the Fool card. Right, some of you guys are going to experience a love offer that is unexpected. It might be with somebody that you do like, but you don't expect that they're going to make a love offer to you. Perhaps you don't feel that they feel the same way. This is really similar to another reading that I just did. So we have the Nine of Swords here, right? So some of you guys are sabotaging your own love life in the month of July, but these kinds of things usually are cycles, right? So they've been going on. Sometimes we expect the worst. So I really am feeling like some of you guys might feel like the love's not there, but the love is there, y'all. You're feeling like a fool in love. Could be with a fire sign as well as an earth sign, because we do have the Knight of Wands. But this also can just be a sudden, passionate love affair. Some of you guys might meet someone in the month of July, and you immediately have this like insane like soulmate connection, and you just take a giant leap of faith with them. But some of you might be afraid of taking that leap of faith because you are expecting the worst, that they're not going to reciprocate the feeling. But the Knight of Wands comes in passionate, so it for some of you, there's a possibility that you've you had like a one-night stand and you really fell for this person, but they just didn't have the same emotion, and it was just one night, you know, but you kind of want it to be more. You know what? I don't want these. I'm not feeling them. Let's try again. It's all intuition around here, baby. Yeah. So we're coming out here with the Five of Pentacles. You know, some of you guys, some of you Scorpios, you may have been in a past where you have just always been left out in the cold, or, you know, you might always show interest for somebody, but it just never really reciprocated, and you just kind of feel confused in love. And in the month of July, this is not going to be the case, though, for you, Scorpio. You do have the Six of Pentacles. Somebody's going to want to spend some time with you. Somebody's going to be interested in teaching you something. Some of you guys might be falling for a mentor. Looks like Earth and Fire is on the board right now. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Then we have the Page of Swords. So this is so similar to a reading I did for Virgo, but which is so ironic, but so I'm seeing here that some of you guys are constantly watching this person on social media. You just think that they're a gift to the world, and you just think that they're really amazing, really talented, really kind. You just see a lot of beauty in them, and rightfully so, Scorpio, because you have your Ten of Cups and your Lover's card here. You can see yourself spending the rest of your life with this person, but for whatever reason, you are expecting that it's not going to work out. Some of you guys are stalking. You're stalking this person. Not in like a scary, creepy way, I hope, but, and then in some cases, I really do believe, Scorpio, that somebody's watching you as well. Could be this beautiful connection that you seemingly have with somebody here, but for whatever reason, there's I think that you want a gift of communication here. I'm also seeing here that for some of you guys, this person, like, you guys are really like-minded. You have a lot in common. You might love to do the same things, or you might both have similar gifts, talents, passions in the world. And, you know, we do have the Two of Pentacles coming out here, so it could be that you feel, you know, some of you Scorpios in the month of July, based off of your general reading, you could just have a lot going on, and you might feel like you don't have a lot of time for this person, or you might feel like they don't have a lot of time for you. Both of you could be very busy. Both of you could be juggling a lot, you know. Both of you need to make a decision too. It's like there's two people here, and I'm really feeling this is for mostly single Scorpios, because it's like, you know, there are, and I mean, honestly, for those of you that are in relationships, the first four cards give you what you're looking for in July. True love. Two people offering a balanced kind of thing in a relationship. Fools in love. Okay, but we also have the Queen of Swords coming out here. Objective decision making. I think some of you guys are with because your air energy here for you, Scorpio, in your reading is almost kind of like self-sabotaging, like you're not making objective decisions, but you think you are. So you might be trying to distance yourself from this person because you just think they're going to leave you out in the cold and that they don't feel the same way. Could be a Virgo. There's that Hermit. Wow. And then, once again, Scorpio, it looks like you might have just dealt with a lot of heartbreak in your past, or this person, this Hermit energy, this person we're talking about, that could very well be a Virgo, which is so crazy because Virgo's reading is exactly the same. So some Scorpios are dealing with Virgos. And you know what, actually, yeah, there's just some heartbreak, some sadness that's occurred in maybe both of your lives. And in a lot of ways, dealing with that sadness might be making you so busy that you just are forgetting about, how you feel, or maybe you're just, I think for you guys, you're convinced that this person's not feeling what you're feeling. But that's exactly what Virgo's reading was. Virgo's reading was that they had feelings for somebody that they were afraid to express, but that the other person also had feelings for somebody that they were afraid to express. So now, once again, guys, this does not mean that all of you are dealing with a Virgo. Obviously, don't turn the video off. If you're not dealing with a Virgo, you need to discover some parts about yourself, because there's love waiting for you, and you need to look at this idea that nobody loves you, or that you're self-fulfilling these prophecies. You're being alone because you're choosing to be alone, because you're convinced that nobody likes you, and then you don't communicate because you're. Okay, now we're gonna do how you feel about your lover, Scorpio. Scorpio love, July 2018. How do they feel about their lover? How does Scorpio feel about their lover? How does Scorpio feel about... Oh. We're going to take 4 cards here. How does Scorpio feel about their lover? Holy shit. Holy shit. So many of these same cards are coming out. That came out for old Virgo. Give me one more card for Scorpio. That is insane to me. That is insane to me. That is insane to me. Oh my God. You guys, almost every single card that was pulled in your energy for Virgo, or for Virgo's energy, is the same cards, with the exception of a couple more. I was going to pull 4, but 6 wanted to come out. So let's go ahead and go over those right now. So this is how you feel about your partner, or a person that you're interested in, or a potential, and it's Ace of Cups. With the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, guys, we're talking about a twin, or we're talking about a soulmate at the least, right? With the Ace of Cups, we're talking about falling in love, right? You're in love. Like, obviously, Lovers, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, you're like really in love. But I think also you are independent with the Queen of Wands. And it's very funny because that in Virgo's how does their lover feel about them energy, this card came out as well. You really do appreciate your own individuality, Scorpio, and that is a very common trait for you, and you really appreciate who you are in a way, but you are lonely. For those of you that are single, you are lonely. I do pick up some loneliness on the board here. But then the Ace of Wands comes up. Right? So you're passionate, and you want to start a new phase of your life with this person. And your feelings are really strong. This card came out for Virgo as well. You have strong feelings for this person. And the sun came out for Virgo. And it's like kind of meant to be in a way. There's like some karma here. There's some destiny here for the two of you. This is definitely soulmates or twin flames. And then what makes me so creeped out is that the Four of Pentacles comes out again, right? Again. Well, it came out for Virgo. And once again, guys, if you're not dealing with a Virgo, then you're good. But some of you guys really are. And this can be about anybody that you're dealing with, but you feel like they don't feel the same way about you. You think it's unrequited. And it isn't. They feel the same way about you. This really blows my mind, kind of. Guys, I shuffle my cards. I meditate on my energies. The same cards coming out. I don't even pull cards from tops of the decks. I let them fall out of the deck on their own. This is just no coincidence. Some of you guys are really dealing with a Virgo, and for those of you that aren't, you're dealing with a situation very similar to Virgo, but you are convincing yourself that somebody doesn't care about you, or that why would anybody love you? There's a confidence issue here for you, Scorpio. And I think it's because of your past heartbreak. How does Scorpio's lover feel about them? How does Scorpio's lover feel about them? How does Scorpio's lover feel about them? I think they have a really high regard for you, Scorpio. Also, they recognize this independence in you as well. How does Scorpio's lover feel about them? How does Scorpio's lover feel about them? Oh, and just to keep our scales balanced here, guys, we're going to pull the same amount of cards for how they feel about you. Holy shit. Wow. It's kind of blowing my mind, guys. So how they feel about you guys, we'll start with Justice, the Justice card, okay? So they see you, they think that you're fair, and they think that you're balanced. They have a lot of respect and regard for you. They really respect you, and I think that's a really good thing, and that's also an important foundation of finding love, is, respecting somebody, and they really do respect you. Also, the King and the Queen of Swords came out. I think they think that you're logical. I think that they think that you're brilliant and talented and experienced. And I feel like they see themselves with you. Obviously, we have the King and Queen that came out together. They can see themselves with you. And you know what's so funny is they want a new start. And I love that this is the Ace of Pentacles, because that same card came out for Virgo as well in regards to a new start. Now, for those of you that aren't dealing with Virgo, you could also be dealing with an earth sign in general, But once again, it doesn't have to be. In that case, they just see you as something grounded, that they really, they think that life with you could be abundant. They also, some of you guys might work together. You might work in the same place, or you might do the same kind of work in the world, and they might feel like they can really collaborate with you professionally as well. And they also think that you're so much fun, guys. Three of Cups, they want to celebrate with you. They might think that you're potentially a person that they could spend the rest of their life with, especially with your lovers and 10 of Cups here. And then now I know we're dealing with a twin flame because we have the Four of Wands. It's notoriously a twin flame card. Now, I know some tarot readers don't believe in twin flames, but we just must disagree, because I do. But yeah, you guys are dealing with a twin, no doubt. Somebody you're supposed to be with. And you think that they don't feel for you, what you feel for them. But this is the thing. Your feelings for them are really strong. You really do love them, and you want a new start with them. You want it to be passionate. You feel like it's so right. And I think they feel in a way, they feel that you stand up for what you believe in, and they're really, inspired by that. But it also, I'm sensing here that they wish that you would communicate with them. But they're not communicating with you either. But they do think you're so much fun, and they think that you are, that you could make them happy. But for whatever reason, there's no communication happening here. You know, the air suits are all about communication, and it doesn't look like there is very much going on here. You know? It looks like you guys aren't really communicating much. But it's so funny because you think they don't have feelings for you, and they do, and they think that you don't have feelings for them, but you do. Oh man. This is so similar to the last reading, it just kind of blows my mind because, you know, I mean... Okay, we're going to do a little bit of clarification here for you. Let's start with the Ten of Cups. Scorpio, love, July 2018. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. This person sees you as, I don't want to say conquest. For some of you, that could be a situation as in the month of July, you might be dealing with somebody that you really love, but they just kind of see you as a one-night stand kind of thing. That is something that could be going on for some Scorpios, but for some of you guys, this twin flame that you might be meeting in the month of July, and if you haven't already met them, but you might already know them, you know, it presents you with a lot of choices, and you really want to move on to something more meaningful, and this person does as well. But with the Seven of Cups, somebody needs to make a decision about it, because it's like there's no communication, and nobody's really talking about it, and that's just not going to get you anywhere, Scorpio. Right? Tell me about the Page of Pentacles, please, for Scorpio. Tell me about the page. Oh. Damn. This person that you feel things for is the right person. You're on the right path. You got the Star card. You could have a long term with them. Tell me about the Lovers. Tell me about the Lovers. Whoa. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, this person, so we have the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups. You are so in love. Like, you could love your life and you could be the best you with this person. But there's something with the High Priestess here that hasn't been communicated. There's something hidden. Perhaps this person that you're dealing with is hiding their feelings for you, and maybe they're doing a bad job at it, but you know, they want to be with you, but they're hiding it with the High Priestess, right? There's like knowledge that you have yet to understand about them. I cannot believe this is so similar. Tell me about the Fool card. Tell me about the Fool card. This is very, very strange. King of Pentacles, or excuse me, King of Wands. You're passionate about this. You're very passionate about this. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Page of Wands. I think you think that this is too good to be true. You're convincing yourself that you'll never discover how they really feel about you. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. I know that, Scorpio, that some of you guys have really just felt left out in the cold in your life, but you need to be patient and wait for that right person to come in. And it looks like in the month of July, that person is definitely here. Like, there is no way around it. Like, no way around it at all. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Yeah. The shadow. You know, somebody is sitting at home on the internet, on social media, and they are watching you from afar. Perhaps this person might not live close to you, Scorpio. But there is some stalking going on. This person wants to know what you're up to. You want to know what this person's up to. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Four of Swords. So there isn't communication. This is like a period of like kind of sanctuary for you where you're not really talking much, and I'm sure you probably don't look at it as sanctuary or rest, but you should look at it that way because you can allow a little bit more time before making a decision. But regardless of that, somebody needs to communicate because there's not communication happening here, Scorpio, and there is the most intense love I have seen on my board in a really long time. Okay? For real. Now, I'm going to pull you 3 of the Golden Tarot cards. You can look at this any way you want. Outcomes. You can look at this as 3 need-to-knows, a summary, an overview, however you want to look at it. But let's pull 3 of these. Scorpio, love, July 2018. 3 cards, please. What does Scorpio need to know? 3 most important things Scorpio needs to know. No, I don't want that. What's that? That card wants me to take it, so I'm taking it. Oh. I like don't know who like I don't know who drew these. Like, the artwork is really beautiful on these cards, but just really quickly, just so we can talk about this before I tell you what these mean, can you please take a look at the lion's face? Like, what is that? Like, that face is so ugly. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm being judgmental. Anyway, the first card that really wanted to come out was the Hermit, okay? Now, obviously, for those of you that are dealing with a Virgo, it's saying, Virgo is your twin flame, they're your soulmate, you gotta speak out. But for others of you, there's some work that, you know, for all of us Scorpios, there is work that needs to be done here. You know, because there's some self-sabotaging energy that's been coming into your chart and your readings with Scorpios I've been working with for a very long time. And I'm a Scorpio, by the way, guys. I don't know, I haven't really told you that, but I'm a Scorpio, so I'm sure that we will all have a fun relationship. But inevitably, the feelings are very strong. You have strong feelings for somebody. And there is more that you don't know. There is more yet to come. High Priestess has come out twice. Wow. Wow. Alright guys, now I am going to pull you 1 rune. For those of you that aren't familiar with what runes are, they're Nordic. They come from the Scandinavia kind of place. The ancient Norse used to use them. They were believed to be magical talismans that were sent by the gods, right? So these are runes, and we're gonna pull you a few. Actually, we're gonna pull you 1. Just 1 this month. I will do a lot of work with the runes. You'll see different spreads happening on my videos all the time. You'll see different cards all the time. I think next month I'm going to use the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue for some of the love readings. So, you know, you'll see different stuff. I'm going to keep it switched up for you. I don't like to use the same stuff. I'll always use the runes. Sometimes I may not. Sometimes I may use them more than the cards. You just never know, okay? Give me a rune for Scorpio love, July 2018. Okay, this is your rune. Okay. Now guys, I have been working with the runes for quite like 6 months, but I still haven't memorized all of them, so I still do the reference book, okay? I've been studying tarot for a lot of years, so you know, I already know what all the cards mean in all the different forms and ways, but I don't know that for the runes. Okay, so this is the Dagaz rune. And it stands for the word day, but more importantly, new beginnings. This card is about new beginnings. It's a completely positive rune promising a new dawn, the emergence from night. It celebrates the mystery of creation itself, the light that replaces the darkness. The sun is about to smile on you. Okay? Sun's about to smile on you, baby. It also means wake up. If you are feeling things for somebody, guys, and you're not communicating how you feel, you're never going to get the love that you desire. And let me say something very serious to you here. There is love here on the board for you for the month of July. Your twin flames coming in. Both of you want to make an offer to each other, but neither one is communicating. And listen, I will tell you, good things go away if you don't take good care of them. If you don't communicate how you feel, you're never going to be able to get to where you want to go, okay? Scorpio, this is a very good reading. I'm really happy to see this for you. It's very strange how similar it was to Virgo. So if you are a Scorpio dealing with a Virgo, comment that in the comments below. And if you're not with a Virgo, you know, it's exactly the same. You're with somebody. It could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. There's also a little bit of Aquarius here. So it could be anybody, really. Doesn't have to be a Virgo, but it does seem like there are some Scorpios dealing with Virgos right now. Obviously. So anyway, guys, if you liked this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I'd be happy to do a personal reading for you. I'd be happy to do anything you need me to do. And I will use any combination of cards you'd like me to use in your readings. You guys get to really define that. If there's a specific spread you'd like me to do, I can do that as well, although I would recommend you letting me use my personal spreads. I don't usually use other spreads, and I know, you know, all tarot readers are really different, so, you know, I mean, some people, like, straight just pull from the top, you know, but that's just not how they work for me, you know. It's a little bit different for me. So Scorpio, new beginnings are coming. Quit convincing yourself you're not worthy, because the universe is about to show you that you definitely are, okay? I love you. I'll see you for our mid-month check-in, and I'll also see you for our weekly elemental update. I love you so much. From one Scorpio to another, I hope you have a lovely month. So since we have twin flames coming in, guys, I'm gonna go see if I can hook up with mine. I'm gonna call him right now. I'll talk to y'all later.